Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Design Unfiltered. Here we have the formal living room. Let's talk about the features. So when designing this room, we had first had the idea of doing a lot of African influence, and that's why you'll see it in the pillows, but also not just Zambia, different parts of Africa. You see hints of Senegal, hints of Nigeria, because we've been all over. So a lot of the pieces we have kind of tie in together, and a lot of mixed design styles. So let's talk about it. So first we have the chairs, and all of them are quite similar. So we have a two-seater, a three-seater, and a one-seater. And these cushions are from Sikalazo at East Park. This is a beautiful business that you should all support, and it has a lot of different African influenced accents for your home, which are a nice touch in a Zambian home. So that's where we got these from, and these very much remind me of the indigo in Senegal, and a lot of the pillows are like that. They're very comfortable, and we use this room for games as well. A lot of the time it's more like the adult conversations, the formal conversations. It's the more formal living room. And these chairs we found here in Zambia, I think at Orca, but this was 5 years ago, so I don't think they exist anymore. And we're actually getting rid of these chairs, and this whole room is being revamped. So I want to show you what it's like before the development, which is probably later on in the year, but this is what it's like right now. And then you can see the flooring continues come through. The terrazzo flooring, which goes throughout the whole house. So we kept it consistent, and it has that nice warm concrete feel, but it can also break it up for the outside, which is the blue walls as well. So then we have the carpet. I think this also is from Orca. I'm not 100% sure, I don't fully remember, but I do think this is from Orca, and we love the patterns from it. It gives Mediterranean vibes. It has so many patterns, but it also has that neutral richness from the grays and then the beige, and it ties the whole room together, and that's why this room is the way it is. And fun fact about this artwork, we actually have had many people pass through this house, meaning so many people have owned it and taken care of the house for us. So this was one of the pieces that my aunt, who was taking care of the house, left behind, and we kind of kept it because it's a cute little piece and it has a nice story to tell. Yeah, so it's like a family piece, to say the least. Then we have this table, and this table was custom made here in Zambia as well. I love the color of this table, the way that it was stained, the way that it was dyed. It has this rich redness to it, and it's absolutely stunning. And you can see it's very much rustic. So we have this rustic African theme and the Senegalese type accents through the throw pillows. So this is a rustic table, and yeah, we have these candles as well. These are also from Sikalazo, which is at East Park, and we have this bamboo plant with a nice green accent to break up all the grays and the black and the beige. And then here we have this light, and this light is actually from Builders Warehouse at East Park, and this was found like a very long time ago. We started redeveloping this house 5 years ago, so I'm not sure if it's still there or it still exists, but this was like a quick make. So a lot of the house isn't done yet, but these are the parts that I'd still like to show you. And here we have this huge open space, which is soon to be the development of the bar, which will be in that corner. Right now we have the cushions that we keep for the entertainment patio over there, and we can come closer here. And these are prints. These are also from Sikalazo, and they're amazing, and they're such a feature point, so it's nice to have them in the house. Artwork is such a beautiful thing to add, and we love lots of it, and you'll see that through the rest of this room. And yeah, so the future development of the bar will be here in the corner. Here we have this nice mirror, which is also from Sikalazo, and it has this nice rich pattern to it as well. If you come up closer, you'll get to see more of that, and it's like old and new at the same time, so it ties into the whole rustic theme that the clients wanted. So here we have the door that goes out into the entertainment patio, and if you're looking to join the two spaces together, this can always be opened up. So when the future bar comes through, this is a room that can just integrate into one full entertainment space, which is great for parties, great for gathering, great for birthdays. So that's what we use it for. So, and over here we have our beautiful family photos, and they're here for now, but we'll definitely have a feature for them. And this is my lovely parents, my papa and my mama, and then this is my brother and I do have other siblings that are not here yet, but yes. This is where we keep them, and it's like a little memorabilia, and those who come into this living room get to ask questions about them and the stories behind them, which is very beautiful, and it's just a good conversation starter. So yeah. And here we have another print from Sikalazo. This is my favorite print. It's like a print of possibilities because it's like a tunnel vision print, and I like the story that it has to tell. I really like this artist and what he does, so if you're looking for any of his works, please, Sikalazo. No, this is not sponsored, this is a genuine appreciation for the artist. So here we have some tumbleweed and the little vases. These we've actually had for over 10 years. We brought these back from Nigeria, and now they've been in our house ever since. So they have also a nice story to tell. They grow with the house. Everything is old and new, and the mix of that just makes it unique and special. So we're very happy to have these here. And these are little stools, but we don't use them for stools. They could actually be accent tables for the chairs, but we don't actually use them for that. But so we use them as little featured pieces right here, and they're nice. They kind of add on to that African vibe. Here's a random vase, which will have a use for later on, but right now we just keep it there. And here's another interesting piece as well that we just put wood in here, and it's another accent piece. So yeah, we have another one of the mirrors as well with a lovely pattern. This carpet we've had literally for over 10 years, and it's been with us all along, and we just love to keep it, so we added it into this room because it adds a different vibe to it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Design Unfiltered, and welcome to our formal living room. And I hope to see you on our next episode.